time, whoa, man, he's top boy so quickly. Doesn't quite get the kill though, actually, and maybe there's a chance for a punch. There's no stun though.
Alchemist, slap him.
No tail goes the wrong way.
Nice telekinesis with a Fade Bolt, reduce that damage. Resolution is still chasing, but he leaps up onto the treetops. The canopy is his friend. Now looking for a bit of vision and a jump forward onto Dirac. Perfect with the bounce. Cancels the animation of the stun. Sly does survive. They're pinging him out like mad. They want to kill him off, but he has retreated over to the west, far, far away from these dire heroes who are diving in like madmen. SFT, this is looking exceptional for them. Net worth-wise, Enchantress and CK, very similar, 3.9, 3.4. Alchemist, sure, has the armor. Moving towards the Radiant.
When Alc's not on top of the net worth, you might have problems.
Yeah.
And, he's found again. At least he has ulti this time. He can't even go down there.
This is a DD on the monkey. Literally just runs straight to the out. Jumps under
really
the treetops. Oh, maybe in trouble now though. Jirax, he knows the tree he's gone to. Crush is there, but the leap across, Thompson has escaped. They even get an observer ward down, and a fortune. Then it looks like to get some vision there, but it's not enough.
And again, look at all these heroes rotating. Thompson is just pulling them all across the map. Bottom lane, Enchantress is pushing in because it's the double catapult strat. Let's go.
Where are we looking at double catapult?
Oh, bottom, of course. Nikwa. He has stolen. He is pressuring the lane, while Thompson has pulled every hero to the top lane.
You are correct. You are correct. And there's no one going to stop this.
Like, he's just hit creeps, man. 0-0-1. 9 kills on his team. He doesn't care. He's just killing creeps, man.
This smoke from OG, not sure what it's meant to accomplish. Thompson and Pablo aiming towards the Jirax Slardar. Bound the strike, not going to get thrown out. A little bit out of range there. And Nick's Assassin scouts that resolution. So that smoke from OG felt defensively almost. And as Legion Commander does get a duel in here. Pablo found in the kitchen. Little Fade Leader comes the monkey, but he pops his ultimate. Tries to turn it back around. There's the bounce strike. Is he going to life as as he is? Triple kill for Thompson. Are you fucking kidding me?
What did I say? He's Viper, man. That is this hero. He's just Viper. There's all these heroes trying to kill you. You turn it around, they all die, and you're worse off than when you started. Ride that cloud, baby. Look at him go. No? I thought he was in trouble, man. That lifesteal. So good. And he has the Echo Saber completed too.
That fight gave him 900 gold and 1,000 experience. 12 minutes in is insane for like a 10-second engagement. That's all it lasted, right? It was like 10 seconds, one and done. They get the duel on Pablo. Sure, S4 gets the 10 damage. But
they might get Nikwa bottom. He didn't get the heal off before the crush. And that might be me giving him up first. Oh, he's going to. He's out.
Just like your
they don't have it.
TP scroll, top lane, S4, jumped on, here's the stun, 2 seconds, 4, impact, good. That's a long duration, and the crit comes as the final swipe from the Chaos Knight. Seals the deal, S4 dead now, 3-14. We're heading
so poor, dude.
We're heading to the Magic, and yeah, oh wow, yeah, no tell is sorry.
I didn't know they drafted some more Venom. Oh, I had to deny mid.
Smothered their own middle tower.
All right,
SFTE.
but I mean, this is kind of what I've seen some other of the earlier OG games look like, and it is OG Dota. I mean, you guys saw the Kiev final, and that was against one of the best teams in the world. So they do have their ideas about getting back in the game, staying in the game, Alchemist Dota, those kind of things. So they'll slowly grind their way to that Radiance and play it out from there. Question is, how are they going to be prepped for that on SFT? They have the Midas already on the CK. He doesn't have anything else, I don't think, right? Yeah, nothing on the Courier, so likely still going to build his Armlet. I can't see any reason why he wouldn't still go Armlet after the Midas.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he came in, he tried to scout, he looked around, is anyone here, anyone here, anyone here? No, okay, there's no one here. I'm gonna come down, I'll crush the creep wave, I'll farm this wave, I'll be fine. Monkey King was just watching him the entire time. On the tree, waiting. Then as soon as he used crush on the creep wave, he jumps down and like 3 hits him. He's dead. Immediately. Now the TPs do come through from OG. He looks his pen to tier 1. Like he'll get denied there by OG. Dovetail does get it in, but ST turns it back in with a kill onto S4. Chasing for more, potentially with CD on his impale.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
A bit of a go. There's a big jump though. Reality it forward. Jirax wants the battle. He's got half damage, but he's been chased. He's blown up.
My God, the faithful!
Taking out the game though. Just clearing through. Why did he be denied? ST lines up. One hit. Doesn't get it. Was there Gale?
I don't know. It must have expired, right? He probably tried to A-click or it must have. I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I'm assuming Gale expired or whatever happened there. But
yeah.
Oh well. Chaos Knight dies. Is that good for OG? That's not bad. They trade 4 for 2 and it's like even in gold. Experience-wise, okay, it goes the way of SFT. But the absurdity of it being a 4 for 2 trade, CK is like the massive hero in this game. Third in the net worth. Not too far behind the Alk and the Monkey. Looking pretty good there. The tier 1 did get denied though as OG gets something done, but Nikwa on his Enchantress has been close to unstoppable. 95 CS. Dragonlance is done. Moving into the Hurricane fight. Wild Wing is being captured here as Tornado flies through past the tier 2. The SFT have no Phantasm for 35 seconds, but they've got plenty of damage to lay into these buildings.
Now he just continues to scout ahead too with the Knicks. Haste it up here. So, yeah, as you said though, catapult ready. Shall we continue there? What do they want to do as the dire right now? Secondary item is just about finished up here. That is the armlet for the CK, so another little power spike here. The Venomancer is just food still at this point. He's under 1k HP. That is basically a single swipe from CK or Monkey King right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. What's his armor even? He bought a medallion. Probably a smart call. 18 armor under tower.
That's fine. Alchemist should have the relic now. Full radiance, okay. That's step 1.
That's actually pretty damn good considering start, I would say.
16-minute armlet radiance.
I mean, think about like, he wasn't even level 6 and he's dying in those 2 camps. They're supposed to be like a safety net.
It's like impeccable, honestly, by resolution. Yeah. Like another dual win there, up to 20 now for S4 in that bonus damage. Nikwa very nearly has the Hurricane fight. But yeah, next plan for SFT. Monkey with Desolator is going to start absolutely shredding people. I really do fear for OG though, because we're looking at this game, 6-19, SFT they're leading. Okay, we're looking for ways back for OG. Alchemist Radiant, split push. Look for these big fights with the Veno ulti, the duels, the pickoffs, the save from the Oracle. You've got ways of disrupting SFT, killing Nikwa fast, looking for ways to clear through the CK illusions, sure. But once we get into, 25, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, BKB is going to be here for Monkey and CK. And then...
Well, what we noticed earlier today, though, one of the cooler parts, because we had the same combo, right? It was the CK and the Monkey King. And the Blade Mill was super effective against the Monkey King. Obviously, it's kind of trash against CK, but we also had that Legion Commander, right? So she's like, tries to dual Blade Mill the Monkey King, and maybe you can eliminate him during the fights. So if they don't have Aegis, that could be one way for them to kind of take out that Monkey King super fast, and then transition the whole team into focusing down the CK. It's not exactly easy, but at least we've kind of already seen today there is like this path to maybe killing the hero.
Yeah.
But then we had a Lincoln Spear build, so that the issues continued.
Right.
But I mean, we're just getting Blink on S4, so if he can snowball a little bit into a Blade Mill, that might give him a good chance. It's also just a decent item in this game, even against Enchantress too, so we'll see.
OG, they've read this pretty well. All of the lanes have been pushed in by SFT, so the Roshan seems pretty inevitable. The Blink gonna duel, not gonna come through. I've been there, and S4, he's been bound and focused. Keeps him alive. It's a little bit longer, but he's inevitably gonna die. Gets into the roast pit, but that is S4 gone, and Thompson godlike. OG really wants to go into this. Ulti, it's only up for another like 15 seconds or something. If they want to contest, they have to do it now. Alchemist, you're gonna go in, stun, no tail, the damage! Oh, okay.
There's the one shot.
Okay.
And Thompson's ready to jump in one. Oh, there's a root. Which will be enough.
Good. He's gonna jump the trees, the final leap. does he focus? Resolution, double tap. Not killed off though. They finish off Fly, who has less than 1,000 net worth. He has boots though, at least. Okay.
I love chat's description of the Monkey King laugh when he killed Jerax. It was one of the funnier sounding sound bites in the game, honestly. We don't get enough Monkey King.
We used to get too much Monkey King. Baboka.
Yes.
Baboka. Well. OG. Time to hide in your base. We'll move out with Alchemist and Veno. Plague warding as you go, getting vision, making sure that Resolution doesn't get picked off. Tail's probably here like, hey Resolution dude, I'm gonna sit in front of you, you farm, and I will scout. If I die, it's okay. I'm dead.
Let's go home, dude.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Fly home. Jerax, no observer wards on him. He's gonna go and farm the enemy jungle, steal some bounty runes, which is pretty nice for him.
Soldier's fortune.
A soldier's fortune indeed. I'm not sure about the soldier part though. You've not really done too much soldiering. 6 deaths, 3 assists.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were discussing our Monkey King.
No, we're talking about the Slardar here.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh dear.
I say he is definitely a soldier of fortune. He's making plenty of money.
16k net worth lead. 20 minutes in. There are no towers left standing. So.
Oh, look who it is pinging a shrine. It's Light of Heaven. Check off your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen, because that is the free square. We'll also be looking for Overlay still left on the stream. Co-casts are muted, and teams not showing up because they're in a different qualifier.
None of those have happened yet.
Keep your cards handy.
Especially not the Overlay one. I'm definitely not.
Definitely didn't happen twice this morning or anything.
Definitely not. Once this morning. It was like twice yesterday, or 3 times yesterday or something.
Alright, should I put in slideshow Dota? Would you like that instead?
Oh yeah,
Square?
Slideshow Dota. But that's usually when you're casting a Chinese game, you know. I had some fun with that the other day. There was a game where, you know, there was literally one frame that was stuck. The video was stuck, but we could still hear audio cues of spells behind the frame, right? So I could still hear like stuns being cast and spells being thrown and stuff like that. So I cast a good like 30-40 second team fight where there was no video showing. It was just one frame of, you know, paused game basically. It was like the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. It was stupid. It was super
Someday
stupid.
We'll get the end of the China PowerPoints.
Yeah,
one day. Not today though. CK has the Reaver. Oh god, this here's so crazy when he gets tired. This is the pain everyone knows when it comes to CK. Not the most popular hero in terms of general matchmaking, but I feel like everyone I know has had that game where CK just feels like a useless hero the whole game, or like not that strong, and then you buy the heart and you're just like, oh, we can't kill him. It's impossible.
I have one question.
Okay.
How does OG defend this?
They still have Aegis on Monkey King. So you just spam everything at Monkey King until his Aegis dies.
Okay, that sounds good. The trouble with the trees going down. Illidan jumps in, forcing the stun. Resolution. Well, back
I still have Monkey King also. He's not even throwing it out there, even though there's like 5 heroes. Alright, there we go. Get away. We're taking your tower. Alright, yeah, good idea. Think about this. Try and figure out a solution here. Alright.
Lag. The Monkey King
lag on your blink dagger, am I right?
Oh boy. I mean, this is a puppy pause if I've ever seen one. Sure, Monkey King lags a little bit, but they need to decide how the hell they defend this high ground, honestly. Legion has blink duel, Jerax has no blink like you were saying, so there is no kind of follow through with the crush to cancel out any kind of defense that SFTE want to mount around the duel. CK illusions, are they all dead actually? Have the Phantasm illusions been dealt with? It looks like it. They've been killed off, but they've got the tier 3. SFTE, they got what they came for. Roshan Aegis, it's done in 1 minute. Thompson could potentially look for a team fight here, but with 1 minute remaining, it cuts a little bit close if OG have that timer down and they know that they can maybe finish the battle off and kill the Monkey King as Aegis is expiring. But I think just back up for the shrines, look for the safe and secure objectives. Don't go for the racks just yet. You'll wait for the next Phantasm. That's 100 seconds. You've got time. Get the heart. Get the Phantasm back up. You can just come around for round 2 because the glyph is down for 4.5 minutes now. It's plenty of space for SFT to just go back and farm.
Yeah, they won't have the Aegis though. But yeah, you definitely wait for Phantasms and the next Monkey King ulti. It is super strong for zoning when you're this far ahead. It's actually insane. Like, he's got the Echo Saber and then the Desolator. So if you look at the general armors on these heroes, underneath the towers, I mean, you're getting 6 on the Oracle, so that's gonna get reduced way down to below 0. Not a fun time. Same thing with generally all of these heroes. Mostly the 2 supports though, and plus Jerax needs his blink before he does anything during these fights. And what did he buy? Where's Jerax? Oh, you can't collect his money because he's DC'd. That's what it is. Never mind.
I was worried there as well. It's like, what did he buy? And it's like, wait, hang on. He had 1,600 gold saved up. Surely he's not bought like a Shadow Amulet or something.
Yeah.
So whose gold is that? That's... Or oh, you just can't click on him. It's just the last one you clicked on. That's a dumb bug.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Right,
well, poor Jerax and their internet issues. How long until... Does he have any parts of the heart completed besides the Reaver? No, no Vit boost, or yeah, none of the boosters yet, so... The hell's this item now? It is still 2... Yeah, I can't decide if it's old or new build, you know? So it is still the 2 Vit boosters to go.
Sure is. Resolution's not even gonna go Manta style. Going for the Assault Cuirass.
Yeah,
Desperately
I think the Monkey King's just shredding his team too much.
The CK as well, right, with those illusions.
Yeah.
So damn scary. What's the armor reduction? 7 armor reduction on level 4 Reality Rift. Brilliant. So strong.
Like the Monkey King too. Yeah, 8-second duration, 6-second cooldown. Great spell.
It's a big XD. Right. So what is? Wait, hang on. What have we got? Armor reduced by 7 by Deso, 7 by Reality Rift, 14. Do we have a medallion or anything? We don't, right?
No, I think they've decided that's not worth the investment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want to go even lower with the armor onto their enemies. Let's just go all in. No. Instead, they'll go Blink Yules on Pablo, and we've got the Nyx saving up for the Blink Dagger after the Urn. Lots and lots of, like, so much mobility, honestly, between Rift and Leap and Jump and Blink. Enchantress is the only one. Oh, wait, no, she's got a Hurricane. Never mind, she's got a Hurricane Plague. I forgot about that one. Moving swiftly into the Aghanims. Very, very farmed Enchantress. Poor No-Tail is down below the Rubik, in fact, with net worth. Solar Crest is all he has to his name. Maxed out the Plague Wards now, but with only 1 point in Poison Sting, they aren't as potent as maybe a lot of us remember them being in a lot of the other games.
Dude, I tell you, if you guys, since this pause is probably going to be a while, you can go back and watch Game 1 today, Fnatic, where Envy was having a pretty rough Veto game. That turned around pretty fast, though. He pretty much parked himself down the bottom tower for about an hour, and somehow the game ended up okay for them. Oh, Venom,
I still don't 100% know how they did that. I feel there were a lot of misplays from Mineski that led up into it.
We're getting a little bit later into the day, so if you guys, you haven't been up too long or something, you're some Euro Dota fans, you were at work perhaps, highly recommend going out and checking out Envy's game. You won't be disappointed. Any Cloud9 fans in the house, go check it out. It'll be like a walk down memory lane. Pile die, feeding included. It was great.
Either that or you'll lose your mind. Your brain will fall out of your ears as it melts into oblivion.
Bring the C9 hoodies out of the closet. Get your Team NP hats up. You can still buy the swag. I saw an ad go out the other day. They tweeted an ad for their store.
Yeah.
Oh, NP. Got that backlog of some swag, man. I can get down with that. I don't know the next time Canada's going to have a Canadian team.
Canada could make a pretty sick Dota team, right?
Yeah, but they're all gone.
Theban, AUI, Arteezy, EE. Who's offlane? Moon offlane. That's like a super sick team. But they've all split into different places.
Captain Moon now. Team DC.
Support Moon.
Support Moon. The dream. Well, see, that was the problem whenever people made Team Canada, was like who all the supports and everything were going to be, because we only really had... I guess SVG came a little bit later. I think SVG's Canadian. Am I wrong on that? Maybe I'm thinking of 1437.
No, he has a flag.
Because I know 1437 was the captain, but...
I know SVG has a Canadian flag on a bunch of places, like FPL.
Right, I'll accept that. That's all I need then.
But I'm not sure about his actual heritage. I don't
his Wikipedia says USA.
Okay,
so.
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong too. I think I'm just thinking of 1437. The now expat off down to old SEA Dota. Jeez, this is taking its time.
No, you're right. SVG does have the USA flag. I think I got it mixed up with Shippuden as well. Oh well. This is taking some time. Jirax.
This is the longest pause I've had in a while, actually.
To be fair, you know, they do need a long time to figure out what they need to do against this Monkey King, right?
Yeah, it's understandable.
So they kind of thought, well, maybe we can defend the tier 3, then they unpaused and they let them take the tier 3. And now they're wondering how they defend the rest of their base, how they defend next Roshan. You know, honestly, you have to think so far ahead as OG. I don't think thinking in the moment is going to work out. You have to be thinking about objectives, you know, 5-10 minutes down the line. Oh, yeah, that's not a good sign.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Mine does that all the time now. I always have to end the process. There's something with the update, I think. But ever since I ended the Steam client beta, it stopped doing that, actually. So if you guys have that problem, end the Steam client beta.
That is the problem. Yeah, Steam, like, crashes in the background. It crashes source games as well. But then it does that thing where, for me, when it used to happen, even if I ended the process and I started Steam again, it wouldn't actually, like, load back up. I would have to fully restart my PC to get it running again. I had some serious problems with Steam. I mean, I still do occasionally, but for the love of Dota, you know, you go through hell just to play this game. You don't care if you know, your PC's dying, you're getting blue screens and you're crashing. I would do anything to play this game, Trent. It's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Wow, what a story, Gary. Thank you so much for that, ladies and gentlemen. Gary B.
I mean,
his love for Dota 2.
I have been literally addicted to this game for like a decade, so like, not kidding, an addiction. Skipping school.
That goes there.
Staying up until like 8 in the morning. Then my mum would wake up to go to work. Like, have you been up all night? No, I'm just getting ready for school, Mum. Don't worry about me. And then skip the day of school to play video games. I'm sure.
I can proudly say I only ever skipped school for Diablo 2.
Okay.
That was it.
I had time.
But all right, we're back. Thank God. Enough about us. Back to this game. Let's do a quick recap here. OG picked an illusion hero. All right, you probably know that happened. But now he can't build illusions because he's so poor. So he has to go Radiance into AC. And, well, they're getting owned by a severed illusion hero, CK. Gary.
Yes, Trent.
Back to you, Gary.
You are absolutely correct. Thank you for that. Like weather report there from Trent McKenzie, all the way from Canada, Nova Scotia. Do you want to give them your address as well?
No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Oh, hello.
Sweet deck.
Right. I'm gonna pull up your deck, steal your wood planks. What kind of wood did you use, Trent?
Well, I was not the handyman this time. I've been working all day while it's being built. It's great.
That's true. You have been hard at work.
Can't you see I'm a seasoned esports professional now? I don't swing the hammer anymore. I hung up my tool belt.
You've locked up the workshop as well, have you? The carpenter's toolbox has been put away in the attic.
A laundry machine room now.
Oh yeah.
Workbench has not been touched.
Oh, that's sad.
Too much Dota.
Righty ho.
All right. So we were basically waiting for ultis. That was our big thing, right? We're waiting on the Wukong's command. We're waiting on the Phantasms, and Dota 2. That's an invis. And so it's like, that sucks.
That went well.
Nico with like a million damage from one impetus. That's a good finisher.
RNG is pretty brutal sometimes, guys.
Pablo steals out level 4 overwhelming odds. That's a really nice nuke. That's gonna do some work here potentially. Maybe he would have preferred to press the attack.
Actually, pretty sick to be honest. Yeah, press attack's probably better, but it is pretty cool because like right at 25 minutes, right? What do they have? They don't want to waste boundless strike. Honestly, it's a long cooldown. 22 seconds. I don't want to kill a creep wave with that. I'd rather just use overwhelming odds and an impale.
I mean, he can click waves on his own, right? Fade bolt with odds.
Yeah.
He's holding the odds for now, but he has blink Yules. He's going to be able to blink Yules the Oracle and stop the false promise coming off the Alchemist potentially. That's going to be huge if Pablo can manage that. He also has the telekinesis to maybe drag the Legion away from any jumps that S4 wants to make. But it is the tower defense, the base defense, which now becomes a little bit nasty as Resolution jumps by Illidan there. Found a strike ulti from Monkey King. But now to work. 2 hits in there, but this is just to secure the Barret. Melee falls. SFT looks like they're happy with that. Go for the slow and steady, not going to overcommit. Might do a fake back here as Jirax desperate to get into the thick of things. Has his Blink Dagger, but oh look, what has Pablo found? He has Plague Wards, cancelling Blink Daggers since 2012.
Okay, back we go. And now with the melee down, we once again wait for the ultis, look for an Aegis. And what do you do as OG now, though? Probably like some smoke. Are they smoked? They are smoked. They're moving through mid. Can they do it? The streak.
They sure can. Found him. Now, do they move towards Roshan? He's not up yet.
Rezo got the gold. It's 1,000 gold. Holy. And it's a lot all around.
Fight recap, go away, fight recap. No, Slaughter, killed off. Arkham, like him, you'll never dead. Back out to the sun's coming through, his last in, on to make disaster. For the damage, and Transistor shredding them. They've got the full promise in, but I think resolution. Well, I don't know, with the counter rage, this might just pop him back up to full, and it does. Ridiculous combo there. Fly and Rezo pairing up. OG, a breath of fresh air there, a little bit of a lifeline as they kill the Monkey King. But it's not smooth sailing. It's not over yet. The hard part is still yet to be done.
Yeah. We got a couple big parts there, though. Nice plays by OG, ensuring they hit a sentry inside the base in the first place to make sure that smoke was going to work. Just like the Dire didn't, they can't see inside the base. They don't know how many heroes are still in there. So Thompson gets a bit greedy going for that wave mid. It definitely seems like the obvious play from up here, but of course they're kind of riding on a bit of a high of like, holy shit, guys, we are destroying OG right now. After just barely falling to them the other day. And we have that blade mail. That was the big item that we were looking for. So even though he didn't get the kill, S4 still manages to scrounge up enough gold that he's got that. And we don't have a Lincoln Sphere yet on the monkey, and he's going for a different answer in the AC. And already having the plate mail is actually pretty slick because it's a lot cheaper than a Lincoln's. And it's still going to have a pretty big impact up against the blade mail thanks to all your physical damage.
Cool.
Jarek's still lagging a bit here.
Nikwa had the AC in the quickfire not too long ago, and I thought that would be where it heads to. But yeah, I like the Monkey King going for that. And now Nikwa's heading into an MKB to deal with that Radiance burn. So Nikwa going to skip the Black King bar and go for the Monkey King bar instead. So they're going to have a couple of cheeky monkeys on their team. And it looks like they're going to go for a smoke play here with a Phantasm potentially. This gank, if successful, will secure them. Potentially this Roshan, which respawns in about a minute, 50 seconds. Away they go. High ground being held by OG though. They've got this shrine area all locked down, and the Dire Scan moves on forward as we get another pause. Jirax is really struggling with this one, isn't he? I feel sorry for him if he's having these internet issues in a game like this where you're mentally struggling, physically struggling, and then you have the tech issues on top of it.
Technically struggling.
Technically struggling. Yeah, I was about to come to that. It's difficult, right? It's like me when I'm casting. My brain doesn't work, my mouth doesn't work, and then I get something like the internet not working. You get the trifecta of idiocy.
Whew. Oh, we're back already. Okay.
Move on for the triple TP. Get out, get out, get out! Butts are clenching. They feel it coming. Notel waddles himself back down the lane, slithering away. There will be no conversion of kills into Roshan here by SFT, but they do take control of the top lane. OG just shift their way back down towards bottom, but I don't know, man. They are held back in their base. There's a big old fence being built around them by SFT. And Roshan, attempted scout there by the monkey. He'll clear through. Nice little ancient camp there. And the next hero to come in is going to be the Alpha Wolf hero. Okay. He will scout the Roshan. That
solid.
Is his duty.
We're smoking up again for the Radiance. Again, no vision inside the base. Deep wards at all for the Dire. Not too much, but in terms of plays available for OG, there's not many. So they should have some inkling of what pathways they'll have to take. And they are beginning the Roche. And who's going to reveal? Anyone? No, they're going to let that wave slide by. Someone has to show on that wave top. It looks like it's probably going to end up being Rezo. And they scout up ahead. There's no one there. Maybe OG are quite as certain about the Roche.
They are really spooked.
Yeah, they are not going to make it. I mean, that's pretty unlikely to go well in the first place, honestly.
Yeah.
They even committed the Phantasms, it looks like, taking those down.
Yeah, they shoved the Phantasm all the way down mid lane. That was kind of part of the bait as well. The top lane is where OG were heading, looking for someone there, but it was also the Phantasm illusions really
Yeah,
hard pushing mid lane.
They're not going to help you kill Roche very fast, but they can help you split push. What is Roche's problem with phone? Yeah, he just doesn't like phonies. I guess that must be his deal, eh? Illusion's just poof.
You got to be the real deal to fight Roshan. He refuses all other challenges. Oh, gee.
It's been some very lonely Roche days for us, honestly. This is like the most involved Roshan has been in one of our games. It felt like. Before, it was like every single game just relied 100% on Roche all the time, but now, I feel like there's way more times where Roche is getting kind of like passed over for other objectives, and oh, it's a quick little duel for S4, so 48 dual damage. Not too bad. And that'll give him up to level 15 and the 30 damage as well. So he's hitting for what? 227? It's not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
He's basically got the AC now. He's just cleaning up the Hyperstone now.
Oh, Trent.
Radiant are scanning for
Do you know what spawned for him?
Oh, is it a DD rune? Yeah, but Roche is already dead. That's not proper.
That's fine.
It's supposed to happen when Roche is alive. They're trying to bait Rezo again. It looks like, look, he's taunting even. He's like, please, fight me.
Come on, battle.
All right, here we go. No, it's just a test. They're just trying to bait out some other spells. They're not committing anything to the die. This is pretty cute, actually.
Poking.
Does Monkey King no, he does not have any. He just has to run his way there, and with the DD, he's like, oh, yeah, no, yeah. He's thinking about it.
Well, it's like, what do you do with this, right? Do we push it, like, deciding, oh, Pablo's found. I don't know if they have a blink Yule nearby enough. As the telekinesis buys a little bit of time. He has a Yule's and a blink as well. Should be fine, but the backstab comes in. The resolution being found. Here comes the fantastic Demongo. Somewhere in the back, I don't know, insta-kill, but oh, Carapace will stop Notel in his tracks. An SFTE kill off 3, running down this middle lane. They're going to get this one for free, it feels like. Tier 3 is not going to last long.
One shot. He literally just got down strike.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, God.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
They tap out, Trent. They tapped out. They've done.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
it was a noble attempt the whole time. Man, that monkey just got completely. Yeah, I didn't think I'd seen him get one shot like that. But then, yeah,
I didn't even see it.
that was nasty. No, he literally just jumped on the balance. He was dead. Oh, man.
Do it with flair.
Is not going to push him back, but they'll still be able to burn him down. Maybe not. Good fissure by Milan, saving his buddy's life.
This is still a pretty good
Dire's bottom tower is about
reason to chase though. They don't have a mid shrine.
Yeah.
Well, and give it up.
Ember Spirit is split pushing, so he's getting a tier 2 while this is happening. But there's no way that they could defend it, really. I don't think.
Yeah, not without your Syllabare. I think you could give it up. You deal with losing one lane of Rack. I don't think they're going to be able to take a second one.
Well, they are kind of trying to get into position to make that happen. Madara, not afraid to hit the tower, and he does have that Aegis, so you can go for the armlet toggles. Bambo gonna chase. And Madara should be able to get out of here. Okay, yeah. Force staff away. Syllabare chasing. All right, hook stomp him. Oh, what a play! Oh my God, Milani's so sad. He's so sad. Madara finds the kill, and now they get the Fusel Blade as well onto Ember. The lift up for him for a moment, but they got the Atos. He can't Remnant away. Oh, is he going to be able to get out of there? The Chain Frost is out. Madara again with the lift up, and now trying to Remnant out. They get the hook shot. Not quite going to break him down, but they will finally, maybe, possibly get the kill. His Remnant is so slow, but he's still getting away from him. Madara is going to end up losing the Aegis. Meanwhile, Clockwork Batrider went down. The Atos is there now onto Bambo. They're trying to turn Kaiser back up to full HP. 3-3 is taking a lot of heat, but it looks like they're not going to be able to find those kills either. Now Bambo is there as well. The Ice Blast not going to connect onto anybody, but they get 3 sight, and it's not going to kill off Kaiser. This guy is living through absolutely everything. They take down Madara as well. So now they've gone too deep yet again, and going to be punished for it as they're going to lose Thug. 4 down. Hellraisers, just maestros of the team fight right here. And now they almost caught the Ancient Apparition as well. It's already a 4,000 gold swing. And if they can get Spartan,
they'll get him.
Man, they made it work.
I feel like at this point, I've kind of expected this to happen. Just, you know, a seesaw of Dota.
It's the new classic.
Also, did you just say maestro?
I did.
You know, I don't want to be a smartass, but I feel like that's not how it's pronounced.
Isn't it maestro? How's it supposed to be pronounced?
See, that's the thing. I don't know 100%, but I could have sworn it is not pronounced that way.
I mean, I'm sure it's not. I'm an idiot, so you know, it's fine. By the way, I want to take your attention to the 3-3 Deso build. Haven't seen that one on the Lone Druid. I usually tended to see like Scotty back in the day, if I remember right. Do you like this?
No, well, the classic build is that people they build the Maelstrom, right? Because it faster, and then it built into Mjolnir. And I think it's not to build this game simply because you're against a Necrophos who has a Hooded Defiance, and like you're kind of the main damage dealer when it comes to Necrophos as well as Lifestealer. So Lifestealer, if you look at his items, he's kind of low on armor, right? He's only got the armlet in terms of an armor item until he finishes that AC. I mean, he's gonna be pretty squishy. So
yeah,
I definitely like this Deso pickup.
And it's cool to see people like willing to switch up the builds to, you know, figure out what it is exactly that they need. Also, plus the effect just looks cool, you know?
That's true.
Gotta love that.
Oh, and Bambo, he's making his way towards the Scepter. This is going to be a pretty big pickup as well.
Oh, yeah. So you get the Clap on the Earth Panda, you get Drunken Haze on the Storm Panda, and you get Drunken Brawler on the Fire Panda, and then you get Carpal Tunnel as well because you have to hit so many buttons. Is that right?
Radiant are scanning for
so many buttons. Maybe if you're not very good at microing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Too much to press. I mean, okay, think about it this way, okay? If you're playing Brewmaster, right?
Yeah.
You already have to hit Clap, and you already have to hit Drunken Haze, right?
Right.
And if you split, nothing has changed, really. Just
do it
on
again.
A different unit. Yeah, you do it again.
Okay.
It's on a different unit.
You have to hit tabs between them as well, I think.
Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna. I'm not.
Radiant team ban.
Seconds. The Dire get a ban. Seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant's turn to pick. Dire's turn to pick. Lich.
Welcome back, everybody. We have returned. Game number 2 here as we switch over to the wonderful draft of OG up against SFT. Game number 2 in this best of 3. The pips haven't been added though, unfortunately, but SFT do lead by 1 game. They won game number 1 with relative ease, as well as not to say. The draft did go the way of OG, and they've got some climbing to do.
Remaining.
A long road ahead of them. This best of 3 has not started well, but we'll find out what Fly and the lads can do as we get into the draft. Trent, Necro first pick this time, not the Veno. They haven't banned the Nyx or the Monkey, but SFT get their hands on the Lich.
So what is this here? The admin, no respect, so surprised, won't even put the marker.
Yeah,
is that what I'm seeing? How dare they? Yeah, Lich, first Lich game of the day for sure. I think I had a couple yesterday, but not many. He was not slipping through all too often, but finally he makes his way. But with AA banned and Necrophos left in, they are down. And this is a OG draft that probably won't revolve around illusions, but you never know, I suppose.
We'll see. We'll see where that goes. So Shadow Shaman, Necro, bunch of Disable, a little bit of push here and there, but against the Lich Nyx, they've got Mana Burn and Stuns, and Nyx Assassin, STST, has been playing this hero every game he possibly can. Great with the multi-man stuns, but just being able to kind of scout people out with that Vendetta. Look around for people to hunt and find and kill and pick off. He's very good at that sneaky little maneuvering in the enemy jungles. Io Lycan, Pugna and Bat. Lots of interesting heroes being banned. Io Necro, of course, one of the great combinations with that just ridiculous amount of heal between the two of them. Pugna, banned out by OG, one of the heroes that Thompson definitely plays in the mid lane with that whole Ether Lens, Aghanim's Veil build that you just blow people up with. The Bat Rider and Lycan, I guess, are a little more... Well, I guess Lycan's a little more focused towards OG.
Yeah, but he remains the Monkey. But now, okay, so you'd be picking Monkey into instant stun from the Shaman. You'd be picking into potential global vision from the Night Stalker in terms of like giant AoE, tree vision, flying vision, whatever you want to call it. And then you also have the Necrophos with the Ghost Shroud able to be almost totally immune from your damage other than the pounce
5
off the
seconds
tree.
remaining.
That little bit of magic damage that you provide. So you'd have to be pretty damn confident in your Monkey King, I would say, to go into this. Would also have to fit certain things, but what else still fits? The CK, I think, still pretty weak, clear so far from OG. For now, they can just grab themselves likely their offlaner though for SFT for Nikwa.
They've been leaving his heroes until late into the draft, though, haven't they?
That is true.
Mirana 5th pick earlier on yesterday against Tuho, I think that was. They had the Enchantress this game.
Mirana's actually not a bad pick here right now for that flexibility as well as heavy magic damage up against Necrophos. The Venomancer is of course gone in the first phase. We often look for those like anti-vision heroes for Night Stalker, trying to give yourself some vision, trying to keep up with the darkness. Nick Assassin does that to an extent, but he's also quite vulnerable to Night Stalker.
Certainly with dust and gems and all that stuff being picked up later in the game, adding in. Definitely painful for the Knicks as the game progresses, but SFT thinking long and hard about this, and they finally picked themselves up a Jakiro. Is that going to be the offlane Jakiro for Nikwa then?
That would be my guess, right? Pretty unlikely we have an offlane Nyx Assassin, I would think. Unless they have some ideas about like a really greedy forward Jakiro that gets like an early Yules or something. But yeah, again, we kind of talked about Jakiro earlier, where we've been seeing a lot of different roles for the hero. And he's also pretty tanky, so it's hard to burst him down for like a quick scythe or anything like that. He can sit in the back lines and disrupt. He throws a lot of magic damage. And although his spells take a while to throw out, Necrophos is definitely not the most mobile core when you're trying to snipe him down. His main defense mechanism comes instead from that Ghost Shroud, and that is something that Jakiro can heavily punish if he times his skills right. Okay.
Someone's telling me to remove the overlay, and the game hasn't even started on the stream yet.
That's because they're giving you 5 minutes of warning. That's very nice of them, actually.
That's true, actually. Thank you, thank you. I have forgotten to remove the draft overlay a fair few times, but we'll get along. Don't you worry, Twitch chat. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. OG, where are you going with this?
So they have...
was first banned by SFT, so S4's hero pool down to Legion Commander, Tidehunter, Magnus.
Does he play that hero? Is S4 Magnus? Does he? Can't seem to remember. Chat, could you help us?
The dire get up.
Is that a normal S4 hero?
What's his name in real life? What does that?
I just can't think of it. Does Thompson play Monkey King? Does anyone know?
We're gonna continue this meme. I'm just gonna.
I think so. I think that's where we're at.
This is where I put my elbow on the table, put my hand up onto my temple, and I start rubbing my forehead.
10 seconds.
You're thinking really hard about this. We've not seen a Monkey King before. Right, we'll stop now.
5 seconds.
That's probably.
What'll it be?
Thank you. So they have the last pick where they can figure out what they want to do in terms of the Empower partner. They take the Monkey King now to make sure it won't get banned out. Question is, what do you remove? You don't know what the mid lane's gonna be. Can you count on your Monkey King being mid?
Probably not.
Well, I mean, but think about it though. What Empower heroes stomp Monkey King mid? Because I'm thinking like Viper and all that kind of crap or whatever. Someone to like shit on a Monkey King, but those kind of heroes aren't going to make use of the Empower, and they already have one core that doesn't do anything with Empower already.
I'm wondering about PA with the evasion, but I guess early on you don't have the evasion points and you go more into Dagger. PA probably doesn't do that well against Monkey in lane, but I don't think I've ever seen that matchup before. Ember Spirit's going to get slammed by a Nyx and a Monkey. They ban the Troll. I mean, it could just be Necro mid, you know, and then they have a safe lane hero from OG.
Yep.
That's a hard one. Well, what have we got for Illidan then? Show me what you've got,
10
SFT.
seconds.
Are you worried about picking Chaos Knight into this too much? You've got
5
Lit
seconds
Frost
remaining.
armor, you've got Jakiro and Nyx to try and save you with a bunch of stuns.
I would think it feels a bit wasteful to pick it into Magnus when it's, you know, a hero that naturally kind of deals with those types of heroes. Maybe try and figure out something that's less countered by it. But easier said than done. You don't have any real defensive supports other than the Lich. Throwing the Frost Armor on top of you, as well as counter initiation from the Jakiro from long range, I suppose. So the ice paths are going to be pretty clutch.
If we think about Illidan, I guess, in general, heroes like Anti-Mage, Medusa, Weaver, but I'm scared to pick Weaver into Shadow Shaman, Night Stalker, Magnus, Necro. You're going to get Pain Stunned, and like your Lincolns is going to get popped by something down the line. So go for a Sven for Illidan, tanky, no-nonsense hero.
Not a defusal hero, though, so it's probably going to have to come from the Monkey King. Because they don't really, I don't think they have enough magic damage to deal with the Shroud without defusal, but...
They might have enough stuns if they don't get disrupted, but then if they collapse onto Necro, that's when Magnus... I really like this, actually. Necro and Magnus together. People like to collapse onto Necro to try and kill him.
Wow, they had like no time to decide their pick. Holy. They were really running low in the draft time.
1 second remaining, and they go for the TB. Hello? Hello? Hello. No Tail gets his Terror Blade, so no, they're going to put Resolution on it. So they are committing to this, the roll swap. Resolution Terror Blade. Okie doke. Okay.
Thompson, Monkey King. All right, well, you got your OG Illusion Hero, guys. It's back. Close one. I know you were all getting a little bit worried it wasn't going to show up there, but thank goodness it did. Our life would be difficult. And it is indeed the Nikwa Jakiro. I feel like he was one of the first people to do offlane Jakiro even during that time, because I think he was on Alliance at that point, if I'm not mistaken. Does that sound right?
A long while back. It sounds about right. I'm going to allow you that one.
All right, sure. I mean, I don't know, you know, people can... But the first thing when you Google Nikwa Alliance is kicked. It shows up right after the autocomplete. I shit you not.
That's very, very mean. Well, I can't even get my I can't even get my chronology right on the whole hero thing. You just get
I don't remember. That's pretty funny.
Yes, we had.
Poor guy. Oh jeez.
It's fine. He got some good experience and exposure. I'm sure it's all okay.
That's right. But, got him on Dream League, right? You know, he showed up.
I mean, Jakiro was like picked as like an Earthshaker substitute for a long time because Ice Path used to be just ridiculously good. Then people started playing Jakiro safe lane, and it was like BZZ or Yol or one of those CIS players that played Jakiro safe lane. Then it shifted to EU and NA. Then it was Jakiro off lane. We used to see Jakiro mid was like a TA showed off as well. That was a little bit of a thing, but honestly, every lane, any lane, wherever you want to throw me, I'll be there. I'll do my job. Don't you worry. I actually, speaking of doing my job, overlay changed. Done.
Nice, nice work.
Almost forgot, but we got there. We did it. Well done. Already early on, S gets an observer ward down, which blocks the camp. Probably going to try and contest that bounty rune as they move themselves up. Down at the bottom spot, I think Pablo knows about this. They're pinging out the ward spot as Jirak. He did sprint down here with his brown boots, but I think Pablo got here first. He's going to put his sentry down. No? You're just hunting for a hero. You think a hero's here, do you? And you got an observer ward down, buddy. Maybe
yeah, they're trying to find S4, I am assuming, and like either there, hiding there to pull it, or maybe down here. They could also check potentially, but
30 seconds to battle.
They don't want to yet. You don't want to waste Tree Dance early on. You'd much rather be able to take your Boundless Strike as well as your Jingu Mastery at the beginning. Now he's currently still trying to get that courier, man. He's not having a lot of luck here. This is like the best part of a Monkey King game, dude. Oh.
You can do it.
He just can't get it.
Is he going to get to this bounty rune? He's scared. He's panicking. There is only a Magnus here. Top spot being contested like we thought. He's going to get the bounty. Faster and clicking. It's going to be 3 for OG. As S4 gets the bottom. Resolution gets the top. And No Tail gets his with no contest whatsoever. Oh, a decent start for OG. Much better than last game. Get themselves 3 bounties.
Game 3. That's pretty much it, I guess. Absolutely. But because of that, like they were looking, trying to find S4, hiding one of these tree spots, but he doesn't even need to. He just waltzes on in because they're leaving him alone. They're going to do the Lich Sven mid. Touched on this combo earlier as being a possibility. But here it is in fresh, exciting action once again.
With sacrifice, with frost ice armor. Not frost armor, ice armor.
Yes, get it right.
Going to make that Sven impervious to all of the right quick harass. Fly and ST can have a bit of a trade here, but of course Shadow Shaman with the insane 71 to 78 damage range is just going to right-click and punch Nyx away. But then again, he's got 4.3 HP regen, so he's kind of fine with this. Get a deny on the little range creep. Everything's going swimmingly at the top lane until the Metamorphosis comes in. Shackles now in from Fly. Good stun to cancel out, but an equal body blocked by Jerax. No void remaining, a couple more punches will secure them. First blood for Fly. OG, this is more like it.
Good little set for them. And they also, I noticed, got the first range cube deny for No Tail too. So he's 2v1, but getting those denies, I mean, when you're against Lich, trying to keep the lane even.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bottom lane. Don't know what's happening here, but Monkey with an Orb of Venom. Wait, top lane, we'll come back to this in a second. Shackles into the damage. The Metamorphosis is still here from Resolution. Not quite enough range. They can't reach through past the trees. Kill the Nyx. Nearly had him though, forcing him away from the lane at the very least there. Or have they? ST regenning up, 11.5 HP regen a second. Bounty rune in 5 seconds time. Hello? Hello?
Jeez, S4's getting so greedy. Oh god, he tried to walk on Thompson like 3 times to get the skewer into the tower, and Thompson just kept right-clicking and moving back because he had boots and S4 didn't. But I think S4 knew that he was too low, that he had to commit. So he just got 4-tapped into the Boundless Strike, and Thompson gets a freebie. Yeah,
they had a trade prior to that as well, where they both dropped to like 100 HP. Thompson falls back, selves up, and I guess that was when I moved my camera to top and saw the Nyx Assassin going 1v2. S4 got greedy, you say, and we'll pay for it. We also had Illidan chasing down No Tail, doing a significant amount of damage just with a stun and a kind of chase forward into him. Pablo arrives, there's the Frost Blast. A stun, there is no Ghost Shroud. Punches in from Illidan. Might be enough to salvage pops, but Pablo finishes off the green man with a nice bit of blue ice. Seals the deal. And No Tail not having such an amazing game anymore. 18, 19 and 1 for Illidan. Slamming away at this creep wave, taking them all down with him. And No Tail returns to lane, but immediately loses a third of his HP.
Thompson, again, just got the stacks, and he's looking for the Boundless Strike, but it's not enough damage. He just gets the life steal.
When you said top, I moved top, and you said sun. I was like, oh god, I'm fucked up here.
Alright, that is a fair point.
Oh, I think it's just a bit of brain lag, don't worry for me. Don't worry. Top lane, there was a skirmish there. Fly is forced away from this lane. Nico now up to level 2, closing in on the 3. Second point in the door breath, definitely going to a nice bit of help to deal with the Terrorblade, whose Metamorphosis is now up again, level 2 this time. I wonder if he'll play a similar role to what No Tail used to do with the Terrorblade. Will we see the 6-7 minute rotations into tier 1 mid? Will we see the TPs down to bottom to deal with the Monkey King?
Yeah, that's what I would expect. Probably a bottom rotation. Man, poor S4. It's like nothing you can do because you're so far behind in this matchup that he can't even like. There's no point buying brown boots, right? Because he hit the gold, but he has to commit for the soul ring because he might as well just focus on shockwave farming. Because if you try and buy brown boots and like outposition the Monkey King, he's just gonna skill up jump and he's gonna hop in these trees and get behind you anyway. And you'll take so many right clicks that it won't matter. I think Pablo got that haste rune.
See you, Jerax. Nothing for you to do here. While things slow down a little bit, I did notice something. The Sven has one of the single ugliest items in existence, and he's wearing them.
The helmet?
No,
You're not
the
digging that?
pantaloons of the Freelancer dude. The pantaloons, look at them. They're striped and weird looking. Everything else is
he
fine.
Looks like one of those guys at the like the medieval dinner places, you know,
like
where
a
they
jester, a court jester.
Yeah.
He looked no.
Nice.
What he looks like is a 1960s beach house, not a beach house, but a beach tent in the UK that we used to have for the changing rooms. They're all multicolored and striped like that. But Kiro,
yes, I've seen Mr. Bean do shenanigans with those things. I believe.
Yes, you would have.
Yes, your culture is well respected across the world.
I'm glad because nothing else in my country is. Yeah. Necro pops the Ghost Shroud and the Magic Wand charges. Must have had a fair few of them there to deal with the Lich and the Sven. Looking off Sven. Low on the old HP. Don't know if they can really go in onto No Tail there. STST's Nyx Assassin is maybe making
Eric, you see this Necrophos at 5 and you're like, man, he's probably really close to 6. I don't know how close, but I can't be there. And it's a good thing he backed away because it's about to pop.
great thing about this Lich mid, I guess, is the ancient stacks you're able to get. Pablo already building bank up for Illidan, as Nick does make approach. He's been hiding around. They'll get the chain stun through onto No Tail. He's got Ghost Shroud and stick charges, so he'll be able to pop himself out to 300, 400 HP. Damage output not going to be enough here, so a little bit of a misplay there. They chain their stuns, but you need to hold on to one of them. That TP away, the Ghost Shroud, of course, healing him up, and now OG, they make their the hit into Thompson. Void and Shackles, and the Monkey King will be slain. Removed from the game. OG, they've had enough of that. No more shenanigans from you. S4 needs his farm, needs his money, and he'll get it.
Yeah, very well executed. That's a tough one to get when you have nothing but a shaman with boots, too. When you had to find that perfect kind of a wrap, and they focused the hero that certainly needed it on the Radiant team. So, keep the game relatively even. But last game, it was, of course, the Alchemist playing inside the zone that our Sven is in right now. And we'll see if OG can put that same pressure that SFT did to slow down Rezo.
Flag been found. S4 Magnus also could be stunned. ST! Hello, that's gorgeous! Good RP back in though from S4. Buys him a bit of space, a little bit of time to run away. One more swipe in from the Monkey King though. Thompson makes sure that he does not retreat after using that big ulti. Jerax and Fly though, they'll survive. Back up to help Resolution top lane perhaps. But yeah, for those of you just joining us, this is game number 2. We don't have the markers up the top, unfortunately. One of the little chipmunks who's been working away, adminning the games, he's slipped or something, forgotten to put them up. But it is a 1-0 lead for SFT. OG were defeated in game number 1, so they have a 2-game streak that they need to win this best of 3, whereas SFT, of course, won and done. They'll move on to the semi-finals if they complete this. Jirax, Rezo, looking for Nikwa. He's got a nice pass, throws it back into the TB, but with Jirax positioning so beautifully, should be able to fly over the trees and find his kill, but the stun from FT throws things down. Mana burns there as well, Nikwa surviving. Are you really going to get away with this? Surely not. Jirax, he can't get a boosted. No, pass comes through. Nikwa surviving, duking through the trees and finally dies, but it buys the time to kill off the Night Stalker at least. Really great. Oh, that's
probably good. Yeah, it's a slight gain for the Dire. In the end, probably a little better for the Dire just because of all the forced rotations as well, right? You're bringing all these heroes trying to deal with the Jerax, so. Invis, no tail. All right. Tail pings the Lich. He says, "Anyone want to come here and help me put the scythe on this dude? Because I could really use some HP."
He could really use some money as well, to be honest. You know, Trent, 2,200 net worth.
This is a scary place to be because there's a lot, oftentimes sentries, right? Because there is one there.
Can they finish him?
Nah, there's no way.
No, he does get forced away. But Magnus has more net worth here than your mid-necro. Thompson wants to change this, it looks like. Not going to go in for the further hits onto S4. Scared of that reverse polarity and the shockwave. Nice sidestep, though. Sick. Thompson. Good play. A little bit of a dance there.
They attempt another stack here, but there is an observer ward inside the camp. And Illidan will now start going to it, but oh man, Fly could love to have some of this experience, and he's stealing it way down there in the river. You saw him crank up into level 5. No Tails here too. It's a party. Now, mind you, the gold does all go to the Radiant, so it's not a total loss, but it is a nice bit of help for the Dire.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A little bonus.
And jeez, I couldn't even find Thompson. Stupid Monkey King. He's sitting right here in this damn tree. I just kept looking at the minimap. I thought he was, because I expected him to be on a tree, so I was looking for the double tree.
But he is a tree. S4 with a max shockwave build, maybe a little unusual, as the precedent kind of was set for that farming Magnus with the maximum power. But here,
then Iron Talon died and Soul Ring became God tier, and you have a TB that you're not empowering right now anyway. It all makes sense.
Does certainly all make sense. When's the next night time? 2 minutes away. They're trying to get level 6 on Fly, farming away at these jungle camps with Jirax, who would also like to get a few little levels going his way as well.
He missed the ancient party. And Rezo, though, we haven't talked much about him. He's been farming away. He doesn't have any stacks for himself, but his net worth is still the top of the board. Sitting in lane, no one ganking him, has the point in Sunder just in case. Didn't even need any points from Reflection, and now he's going to make a rotation rotation in with a smoke here on Fly, and they are about to take this tower. The question is, do we commit Metamorphosis? Do we commit the snakes? And do we kill Monkey King? Find out in like 10 seconds.
All of the
does Monkey King kill all of us?
Oh, well, they get the RP. S4. Skewer him back into the danger zone, but a good stun from Nick. No way. Thompson. Everyone's got Fly has the mana. But now Thompson clears up Fly. G-Rex tries to chase, but Resolution, the ulti from Thompson, it comes through. He's got no soul. He does have a Sunder. He does have a Sunder. He has it available to him. He'll kill off ST's next assassin. Drops an illusion there, but Thompson keeps the ulti, zoning them away. That should have been Monkey King dying immediately, but they get a 2-for-1 trade. The Monkey survives. I can't believe I've said this like 20 times over the past couple of days. Monkey King survives, and Nyx dies.
You would definitely be the most difficult hero. Actually, he's the easiest hero. What the horse? It's always Monkey King kills everyone else, I guess. Didn't go quite as good from this, of course, but Thompson lives, so everything's fine.
Trent,
but
someone called you Suns fan in chat. They think you're Suns fan, dude. He really has rubbed off. He really has rubbed off on you.
Dude, you play enough pubs as a Suns fan. It's just something inside you breaks.
He touches you in very interesting ways. Illidan, Mask of Madness, halfway to Blink. It looks like No Tail has gone tread into Yules. And he's just sick and tired of being nuked down. He'll have at least a bit of respite as he cyclones himself. Here comes ST though, Vendetta coming on. No sentries just here. I don't know if this is coming because very far forward, pops the quick route, then the God's through Illidan pops his ulti, but No Tail turned around with a hack Fly. They start things off. The chain frost won't bounce. This is awkward now. The shackle catch the Nyx assassin, but Zero being slapped around by the Sven. Zero joins the fucking ice trap, holds him in, but the flip side, the kill for No Tail finally brings someone down, but Fly will be the sacrifice. Illidan comes through with a double kill. And OG yet again. Put SFT.
With the Sven with Godspank, do you think he might just start with the next stun? Surprised. I guess they felt like they wouldn't be able to get enough. I mean, they might be right during the actual stats from the Sven. But alas, he survives. I guess it still works out in their favor.
Yeah.
And Rezo continues his rampage though.
Oh, still farming. Massive max, the Dragon Lance, the Arkham build. Lovely. Be able to farm through Ancients and end.
Rezo confirmed LGD on this thing. Is that what I'm hearing?
No comment.
First, guys.
No comments, Trent. I'm not allowed to leak this information.
Sorry.
Especially on a live broadcast with so many lovely viewers.
It's not live. It's 5 minutes late. Adam.
They might have to and post things on. Fly might get the X. Follow up towards the shackle. He turns around, gets the off. Iraq leaves by Illidan as they do get the kill on Fly back. Iraq is quite down, and you know what's happening.
He has phase boots.
Monkey King has phase boots and a Vanguard, and well, he got gapped, but didn't do anything. And RP and Skewer back into the tower. The damage from Resolution takes him to about half HP. Mana burn and stops the Nyx. The back quite glad across the street. Monkey King now finally dies. His 5-kill streak removed. And No Tail gonna have a huge sigh of relief there. Maybe they're gonna kill him as well. Good carapace. ST turns the stun to the trees, but he's still gonna get found here by S4 and No Tail. He's up a double kill and gets to tier 1. OG finally kicking into gear. Finally getting a team fight their way.
Yeah. S4 has a chance to actually use it offensively there. Oh, mid lane though. It's like, I will down here as Paulo. Snags a kill with Frostblast. So most of his RPs have felt very defensive, of course, and Nyx Assassin, although he was there again to ruin it with these 2-man stun. The turnaround potential is pretty difficult, and taking the Terrorblade into the Monkey King is also, of course, the insanely high armor. This is why he started being picked against the Alchemist in the mid lane, that like super crazy armor to start, made the Acid not do too much. Now with this mid-game scenario, you're obviously going to be pretty survivable against most of it. Like, he boundless striked him, it just didn't do damage.
a dead Jirac. Oh, it sure does look like it.
Good macro fire.
Beautiful little wings. Dodging away. The Orb of Venom and the Liquid Fire, though, look like they're going to tick him down to 3 HP. 3 HP! The creeps. Can you chase this? Come on, TP to the shrine. Illiton with his freshly purchased Blink and Ogre Club comes straight on in and finds the little Night Stalker.
Tough.
Let's Blink for S4 at least. With the regen rune, 5 seconds until RP. This could be a big fight for them. That's
an Atos. Is it done for? No, he still needs the recipe for Nequal, but very close. And we will be getting our Diffusal Blade out of the Monkey King during the draft, but looking for someone to get up against the Necropose, and that's going to have to be on him this game. Sven, do you think Echo Saber or save for the BKB? Yeah, I think he just ulted. Yeah.
I flicked my camera down to box. I saw Rasta was losing HP. I was like, hang on a second, what's happening? And it's just a Monkey King putting a few hits into him. Scanning behind the tier 1 from the Radiant means they know that OG are trying to come back and defend this, but they don't know how many. Seeing as No Tails mid, Terrorblade is still farming away with Empower into these Ancients. But yeah, Sven, Echo or BKB you're asking.
I think BKB.
Oh, 2-man RP. Support and an offlane and talk. This will be good. Reaper's trying to secure. Alright, kill onto the hero. We're in a team fight. They didn't get any of the heroes, but they might be able to turn it into 3. ST chase down here with a couple of shockwaves and another couple of punches. They will get their 3 for nothing. OG.
Just get a halberd,
On the bench,
yeah. I actually kind of like that instead. And he is to just start Ancient and run away, but really killing OG this game. Even though it's only a slight lead for the Radiant here, it still kind of feels like OG are working that bread and butter once again. The Monkey King is just naturally going to be less effective this game. Didn't have a crazy lane to snowball out of this time. He's very high in the net worth, and it's partly why they have a lead, but this Terrorblade's hitting the timings that he needs, and is now building into a PKB of his own. Sven is going to decide that for himself too, and he does not have faith.
Oh, let me do S4 barely off the mark. The Chain Frost still bouncing between the two of them. The bounce strike comes through. The Ghost Drive not available. He's got no tail. In comes the rest of SFTE. Down they go. One fell swoop. The Monkey joins the team fight, and OG flat on their faces.
Oops. Okay. How much damage are they going to tower? Not even that much, so. A bit greedy going for 2 there, perhaps. It's going to cost them their tier 1. Lynn has Mask Madness yet, and destroys that illusion with Prejudice. And the Diffuse Blade comes too. You know, Tail might have just missed one of his last chances. Oh, he diffuses up a Shaman illusion. Got him. Nice. 1 wasted. Worse than even wasting a raindrop. Goodness. The inefficiencies.
Dire's middle tower is
Sven's disappointed to find no ancient stacks. He'll just have to steal there. Oh, hey, there's a hero here, guys.
This could be problems. Blink, dodge,
yeah, for the hero.
S4, sorry. On the map. He's a little bit afraid. The hero does some weight, hopes to kill the Furax. God knows where that was in the back, but it's the Necro off the front line. He's walking to the ulti. Oh, fly? Nearly died. If they were balanced like again, 5 seconds time, but No Tail falls. Why are they walking into Magnifier and Wolf's Command? Friends,
I mean, you're like, okay, I just hear this hero. Like, let's get a kill back here. You know, they just took our tier 1. They're probably not sticking around, right? They spent ulti. There's no gods. Why are they here? That's that's what I. This is like, oh, it's so dumb they're here kind of moment, you know? But obviously it works out quite well for the Radiant.
Ben stops the S4 secure mid-animation as he shoves his legs but doesn't move anywhere.
Angry Bolt.
Needs a mobility scooter, I think, S4. Not going to be able to walk after that one. High ground they go. SFTE, they hit their timings every time. 20 minutes in, winning the game, 5k ahead, breaking tier 3. They have no struggles going high ground. They will fall back now as Roshan is obviously still up. There's lots of the map to farm and OG respawning soon with 10 seconds remaining on Magnus.
Did you say he needs a mobile scooter? Like a hover round.
A mobility.
Takes up to the Grand Canyon.
A mobility scooter.
Yeah, that's called like the hover round. It's like the big one advertised on the continent.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, the colonies.
The colonies, okay.
You're the continent.
No, yes, I'm in the continent. Europe.
Yes.
Europe is the continent.
Ah, good times.
I've never
All
heard
right.
of
This is it, right here. You never heard of the hover round? You can go to the Grand Canyon with the hover round. You should watch Prices Right. You don't understand.
Okay.
Alright.
Fair enough, Trent, please. Please.
S4, this has to be like a big moment for them, right? Invis Rune, you gotta think you're feeling probably pretty greedy. Like, what do you more for this? I almost feel like you should try and roach with this thing and just let S4 guard you, you know? Like, try and use this as an opportunity. But they've already used up quite a bit of the time on the Invis Rune. Now they are waiting for that BKB. Alright, they're gonna smoke and try and get aggressive with it. Fair enough.
Look at how
Invis Rune will be gone, though. Yeah, they are just gone.
Look at how many sentries and obstacles the Dire has around here. There's one in the middle lane, like right in front of the tier 2, one up here near the shrine. So they are just watching very carefully. For any kind of initiation. One man, RP, okay. And the Reaper's Sight. Sven is gone. Worth it. Continue though, no tail sprints forward. He's got that regen going. Oh, with the Ice Mountain Magpie with the Thunder with through. No tail has tool left to survive. So he's killed off. Resolute. He can't Sunday, he's got Massive Madness on him, so they have to chase him down with a jump here on the Jax. The urn burns through. S4 blinks back. Rezo looking for Thunder, but he's got no one to do with it on. Fly. Tap now in the Ice Path again. The Monkey King jumps forward. He's hexed up. He wants to go for Rezo. Fly dies, but this is the big kill. This is the important one. They get the Thunder, but the rest TV is dying. SFTE clear through OG, 4 people for 1. They killed the Sven, sure enough. But in the end, was it really worth
Dyer's
it?
bottom tower
No.
is about to flounder.
I can distinctly say it was not.
I set you up for a one-word answer.
Yes.
Welcome.
Won't last
Well
long.
done. I'm so smart. Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, once the BKB was gone, like, yeah, the Sven's gone, but all these other heroes, they're pretty bad when you have BKB up, sure. Jakiro, Lich, Nyx, but then that BKB goes down, and even though he got off the sun, he's just immediately Ice Path. And then into kill. Lich is throwing some stuff at you at the same time. Now you're gonna give it the roast. Monkey King's gonna have a halberd now. He's gonna be the one to purchase it. Fantastic item up against Terrorblade. And they still feel forced to fight this, but there's no RP.
They are
5 seconds.
very riskily walking on forward. Hit for 20. BKB from Illiton. Starting off with a no-tail. He's a great. Taken out of the gate. No longer have a necro. No buyback either. The chainsaw onto the high ground. Resolution. Oh, Sunder 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Okay, they are afraid. They know this timing. They know he probably has it up. But they have another blink stun. The Sven jumping on forward. There we go. Starting off. Where's the chain? The RP. S4 tries to save them. Thunder. Terrorblade. Has to get it off now. Turns back to the Thompson Monkey King. Here we go with 8 now. Out of Thompson as Illiton clears up the back line. He can't man like the Monkey King. Thompson turns and faces. He's stronger. He is bigger. And he is meaner than this Terrorblade will ever be.
Oh, you know Thompson's gotta be feeling some stiff on his Monkey King today. Destroy game 1, and then they leave in game 2. He's like, really? That's what you think of my Monkey King? Okay, cool. Guess we'll have to pick it again.
Screaming for a respect ban of the Thompson Monkey King OG. They are struggling in this game. Not as much as they did in game number 1. They have out. They have way still with this, but with a blink from Illiton in onto no-tail with stuns, like found the strike. Where's the go grab? He comes out with a strike in the last second, but Thompson diffuses it off the last charge and clears it off. Oh, no-tail, I am so sorry.
Man, he is having a rough series.
Dyer's top shrine
Now the shrine
is under attack.
That's difficult for him. They're not gonna bother with the shrine. They know that both.
Yeah, they never finished it today. Had to fight. OG forced it. But they're gonna fall another one. That's what we're looking for now. RP, 35 seconds. They don't have it. Roshan's dead. 8 claimed by Illiton. BKB. 9-second charge ready for him as he saves about 3,000 gold. The world is his oyster at this point to go for Bloodthorn. An Orchid would be really strong this game. There's no Master on TV, there's no BKB on Necro. They have so many tickets with this Bloodthorn or just a straight Orchid on a Sven to absolutely annihilate people.
Yeah. we have that refusal now delivered. So Toast continue to beware. They just, I mean, it's outsource on OG today. And this is also single elimination, right? Just like SCA. So this could be the end of OG's hopes for Hamburgh.
Yeah, definitely.
German Dota fans, beware.
Oh, okay. That's a 3-man stun.
Oh, wait, there's more!
Thunder at the ready, but Illidan has already come off. Probably has no buyback there for a minute. This game is rolling forward. The Monkey King goes, wow. No tail can't do anything about this. S4 has RPE, but they lack damage now. The TV down. Even when he respawns, he has no meta.
You're trying to plan this defense, and you're thinking about it, and there's nothing to do. You're hit by a Stormhammer while you're still discussing how you're like gonna defend, and then it's just over. Combo, Jakiro just able to set up like I thought that Jakiro was good earlier in the game when he's just ice passing shackles and stopping that, but this is just a whole other level. Like comboing from so far away. Giving some space, like Monkey King can abuse that so heavily, right? Where he can just get on top of them. That boundless strike also just as far as ice path, showing how well these heroes work together. SFTE have some really cool combos with this Monkey King between the CK and the Jakiro.
It's so sick. It really is. SFTE. I mean, Illidan has bounced team for the past year, not found a stable home, and then he joins these guys.
Oh, don't get yourself here. I mean, I don't know. I can't put my faith in Illidan again. I've been let down too many times by random stacks. I'm not ready to put my faith in SFTE yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to see more.
Fair enough. I'm getting pretty hyped here though.
Don't hurt me again, Illidan.
Dyer's bottom shrine is under attack.
I mean, to be honest, this time he doesn't have a full CIS stack behind him, so he can be the loose cannon, right? He can be the one wild card, and then everyone else is solid and stable. Fine. I'm sure it's such. Okay.
Dyer's bottom tower
Tier 2.
is under attack.
Forfeit. Not going to be defended. Good smoke here from OG though. Looking for the long wraparound, but equally good positioning from ST. Up on the high ground, Thompson could also pop the smoke. They know he's up here, but he'd leap. Oh, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Monkey turns around, bounce strikes there.
And you shall be punished.
I mean,
your insolence to the king will not be accepted.
Fly tried to defend the tier 3 and gets slammed by Illidan. Thompson's still here with his ulti. Doesn't know there's still 3 here at ground, but he does now. Thompson, where are you? Gets destroyed by the Terrorblade. In comes the Monkey King. Last link with the Terrorblade. This could be dangerous though. The Chase Rush won't do anything. Sven is still doing something over here with Jirac. And Monkey King has to bounce strike back. On the Terrorblade, more than the Thunder. The Chase does come through it. A buyback available. Forced down here. And forward of the 3-man RP and the Ruthless Rival with Lit. Just McGill, the no tail. Still nothing left here. Diffused away from the cycle that gave him safety. Removed from the game by the Monkey King, who brings death and destruction to anyone who walks in his path. And Illidan, well, he's got agents. He does not give a single fuck about OG and their towers, about their rack, about their lives. He'll walk forward, he'll take down another lane. Thompson, they jump forward with Illidan, the 2-man stun into the Impale. OS4, you can skewer the back on the fountain, but you will lose your life for your insolence. The Thunder comes down, and Thompson, oh, it's just clearing them up left and right. This is it, it's game over. SFTE have 2-0'd OG.
Alright, I think it's about time we all accept you might have to bend the knee to the top of the Monkey King. Yeah, that was disgusting. Truly impressive performance from him today, to a gross degree. 7